Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.0639 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have been seeing a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these higher Elliot count 2 and a header minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of these wave 2 between the $0.0671 mark and the $0.05 mark, which is a target area at the time of this recording we have almost fully maximized in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.0546 mark. And I believe that there are chances that we might have bottomed out in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 2, and soon we are going to continue gearing up in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And jumping to the 1-hour chart, where we also have a chart pattern that is in formation that has now given us a breakout to the upper side, and the chart pattern is this double bottom, and this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the neckline and the bottoms, and that gave me a minimum target area at around the $0.0609 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized in a move that has now given us a high at around the $0.0631 mark. And getting back to the 4-hour chart for further analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Hbar chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.0356 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.0986 mark. And after seeing the formation of these 5 wave structure to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have almost fully maximized, and there are chances that we might have bottomed out in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2. And to also give you another reason as to why I believe that there are chances that we have seen the bottom for this second wave to the lower side, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure to play out within the formation of that wave 2 because of its corrective nature. And here on the charts you can see that I have these as the wave A, then a wave B, then a wave C, giving us a low at around the $0.0544 mark, and getting to see whether the wave C to the lower side has done the minimum that we expect a wave C to the lower side to do by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave B. I was able to come up with a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0606 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized, meaning we have done the minimum that I was expecting that wave C to the lower side to do using the trend based Fibonacci. And that fully confirms the fact that we might have bottomed out in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And if that is the case, then I'm expecting the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to start very soon, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave C by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.156 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting these higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, because of its impulsive nature, I will also be expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the Hbar bar chart on the short-term scenarios, and also taking a look at the indicators before I can give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. On the RSI, you can see we are trading at around the 55 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. And jumping to the daily chart for further analysis and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that Hbar, from these top prices that we had been trading within, we saw that massive bounce to the upper side, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.58 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.0356 mark in what I'm terming as the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for this second wave, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is that impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where I have minimum target areas at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.9768 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to do. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.